What's up, everybody? This is Zach, uh, aka Zachy. So this is Coffee with Zach in English. We got our Kojima Productions mug right here, and I'm drinking water with tea, water with lemon. This is very important for a particular reason. I'll go into in detail some other time. I'm wearing my drawbridge shirt, as you can see drawbridge from Death Stranding 2. Very excited for this game coming out later in 2025. And it is Monday, December 23rd, so we're doing a content curation for the day. So let's just go through all that we see, all the news that I've content curated for the entire day, and we'll just go through all of them. Um, First and foremost, 23rd, 23 STS, IDMT. Knowing what to do and being ready can make all the difference. This is from Air Force Special Tactics 24 SOW. Now, some of you guys are unaware by my likes and dislikes. You don't know this, that I'm actually a huge fan of Air Force Special Tactics. I'm a fan of the Air Force a little bit, but I'm really a big fan of Special Tactics. And the reason why I'm a fan of Special Tactics is because, in similar fashion to American football, in American football, Special Tactics do the special things, like the special teams and stuff, and do things like they have to, kick the field goal and they have to make it happen, or they have to do punt, or they have to do this, do that. So they're on the team, and their roles are really important. And just like when in football, American football, you don't do the right action, the right course of action, it can go terribly wrong, or it can go terribly right. So you just have to be the special guys who can do the stuff that is like the stuff like from the movies. Usually you see these movies of action, and you think, oh man, all of the militaries like that and this and that. It's usually not like that. It's actually very boring. And a lot of them, they're like stay somewhere and hold their gun, and they don't get to fire it for many long time. Think of the movie Jarhead. Like the guy didn't get to fire his gun the whole time in Iraq. Things like that. But special tactics, those are the guys that are like um, you know they're amazing ninjas or something. It's like imagine that you have other personnel in the military, like U.S. Army or whoever, and they're stranded somewhere. And they say, "Well, we need help. We need help. We need a call from Air Force Special Tactics." The guy gets on his radio. He's like, we're the longitude, latitude." Just like that, just a quick call, and before you know it, like angel from the air, save their asses just like that, and then you just disappear. It's just like amazing. Like you're flabbergasted by it, and it's just wonderful. So if you want some more information from the branch of the Air Force Special Tactics, be sure to check out that website, and the link is on the blog. All right, up next, what a 70-year-old fire-breathing lizard revealed about humanity. It's an article from The Economist. I believe it's an article on Godzilla. So make sure to check it out. Up next, The Earthling Guide to Building a Moon Base, 1843 magazine. Great article. Up next, um, General Rule, How to Reinvent America's Army. Article from The Economist podcast. This is this is on SoundCloud, so be sure to check it out. Check it out on SoundCloud. Up next, North America's green transition is at a risk as political power shifts to the right in the US and Canada. Explore this topic and more in EIU's North American Outlook 2025. Download the summary report now. This is on the Economist Intelligence Unit, the EIU. Be sure to check that out. Up next, the 10 most popular HBO articles of 2024. This is from the Harvard Business Review. Up next, France holds day of mourning for Mayotte cyclone dead. This is really sad. It appears that more than 1,000 or 2,000 people passed away from the cyclone in the Mayotte region. Really sad. The weather has just been really dangerous over there. Up next, Honda and Nissan aim to close merger talks in June 2025. Source says. So this was the article I saw on Reuters when I wrote my on my computer earlier today and yesterday. But now today they just confirmed that yes, Honda and Nissan plan to merge and become the third largest car manufacturer in the world. So it's a big news, especially for those of you who play the stock market. All this and that. For myself, I just want a new car. I just that's my need, my wish. I absolutely need a new car as soon as possible. Um, Up next, I am stuck in a box like Schroeder's in Gaza. This is an article from a blogger inside the Gaza Strip on Al Jazeera News. A very sad turn of event. This is just what's happening there is it's really difficult, and I just don't know. You know, they're being ignored, and I know sometimes I stop watching American news because on CNN or on MSNBC they kind of stopped talking about the war in Gaza, and same on BBC, and sometimes even on France Info, France 24, 24, they tend to forget talking about it. So I'm like obliged to tune back into Al Jazeera News just so I can know that they're talking about it because it's really important. Um, Next on the storyboard, we got Saudi Arabia resumes diplomatic operations in Kabul, Afghan. This is from Afghan International. First and foremost, food aid, etc., for the Afghan people dealing with the harsh winter over the next couple of months. Look, I've talked about this. Um, I've talked about this a long time ago um, when I used to start doing videos last year, YouTube's, and the winter was harsh, and it's gonna be harsh again. So that's a lot of people gonna be cold, gonna be sick, gonna be hungry, and they're gonna need food. So we have to help them out. We have to help them out, and I don't know how else to say it, but you have got to make this happen. Whether the World Food Program, Red Cross, Doctors Without Borders, all this and that, you have to immediately get some help towards Afghanistan. Thank you so much. Um, Up next, Cooking with Julia Child, the New Yorker, a very great article about Julia Child. Everybody loves Julia Child. It's kind of funny that she was in the agency too. Up next, The Verge 2024 Holiday Gift Guide. This is from The Verge. Shout out to Nilay Patel. Hope he gets some holiday time with his wife and kid and all this stuff. I haven't listened to your podcast in a while. I'm trying my best. I've been busy with all my podcasts, but I'll try to listen to one of your podcasts. Excuse me. What it means when someone says he went to Turkey. So apparently, people are going to Turkey. An article from Vox to get heart hair transplants. It's kind of an interesting story. Up next, OpenAI trained O1 and O3 to think about its safety policy. This is an article from TechCrunch. Be sure to check that out. Up next, why childhood vaccines are a public health success story. This is from MIT Technology Review. This is a very important article. It goes to show that vaccines for children are very important and it keeps them alive so that they don't die, okay? Please understand that life is not a video game. If you pass away and you die, you die. Okay, we can't bring you back to life. It's not like in the movies, okay? There's no miracle of this and that. So when, there are vaccines available for children, you have to take them. That's why, when we were younger, we all went to the pediatrician and we got all those vaccination shots. There's like 10, 11, 12 of them. And that's how we all turn out fine. That's how we don't all have like, smallpox or some crazy disease like from the plague and all this and that. You understand? That's why it's important to get vaccinated from COVID-19. Vaccine saves life. Okay. Up next, I tried roast beef sandwiches from Jimmy John's, Subway, and Jersey Mike's. None were perfect, but one stood out. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Secretary of Defense, SecDef, Austin III. Big shout out to you. I don't know how the proper way to address you, so I'm just going to say, sir. Hope you're doing okay. And I'd like to know what your favorite kind of food is, because then I would like to try it myself. So I don't know if you like sandwiches, but I do like sandwiches from Jimmy John's, especially the gargantuan. The gargantuan is the huge sandwich which has all kinds of all types of meat on there, and it's just after you had a long day and you're exhausted and you just want to eat like 3 meals in a row, and you get the gargantuan from Jimmy John's with a pickle and some chips and a large drink. But Jersey Mike's is also nice. There's a Jersey Mike's in Roseville they used to like going to, but now there's going to be a Jersey Mike in even in Sacramento. Anyway, this article about this all these sandwiches is on Business Insider. Be sure to check it out. Up next, Meet Art Shacks, the 2.7 million dollar battery powered transformer robot that can be piloted by a real person to help in the construction industry and disaster relief. This is great. Some guy invented like a transformer that helps in construction industry and disaster relief. So we'd be able to do some amazingness. This article was on LinkedIn. Up next, did democracy survive the 2024 global election marathon? This is a very important article from The Guardian because there's been a lot of elections everywhere around the world, and even in places like Romania, we have to worry about the far right making progress. It's really, really, really sad stuff over here. Up next, organized looting throws Gaza deeper into chaos. It's very sad turn of affairs. This is from the New York Times. Really, situation in Gaza Strip is going worse and worse. We need a miracle. We need no more Netanyahu. We need greater leadership there. We need a ceasefire. We need a two-state solution. All this and that. Up next, Tom Hanks opens up on his condition. It took me by surprise. This I had no idea. It appears that Tom Hanks has diabetes type 2. But given all the amount of work that he has done, he probably, his digestion system has not been that good. Yikes. Up next, The Strange Challenge of Small Talk. This is by The Atlantic. Great article. Up next, Americans are unhappy with the state of healthcare and insurance. This is from 538. This is true. Healthcare is very expensive in the U.S. It's really bad. We need a single payer system. Up next, Biden pardoned son while leaving hundreds seeking clemency in limbo. This is an article from the Washington Post. There's people that were upset that Biden pardoned his son. There was hundreds of people that wanted clemency, and they were in limbo. So it looks like there was a New York News, and Biden did give clemency to 37 more people. So hopefully he can give clemency to even more people before his term is over. Up next, Western, Turkish, and Arab diplomats flocked to Damascus. So these diplomats were in Damascus and were getting to do some diplomatic effort, very important work. This is an article from Le Monde. Mars, up next, Mars is littered with junk. Historians want to save it. Mashable. This is an article from Mashable. Be sure to check it out. Up next, researchers discover promising medication-free depression treatment. It's from Vice. After that, we got the surprising strategies animals use to survive the winter. It's from Nagio. There's the article by NPR. Biden commutes sentence of 37 federal death row prisoners, so he commutes their sentences. Up next, Biden flu. No, I'm sorry. Bird flu update. California declares emergency, and U.S. sees first severe human case. Be careful when eating some chicken, guys. Some places, apparently the bird flu is going around. So make sure you eat some chicken that is fresh and check the label date to make sure that chicken is not old. Up next, l'Empire ésotérique de Falun Gong. This is Le Monde Diplomatique. After that, we got get ready for Trump TV governments. This is from Foreign Policy. We're going to be very upset for Trump TV show season 2. This is going to be terrible. After that, the return of total war, understanding and preparing for a new era of comprehensive conflicts from Foreign Affairs. After that, we got Pakistan's debates, madrasas reform, World Bank. This is from The Diplomat. Another article we got is 2024 10 events that changed the world. This is from the Cipher Brief. And then we got the Year in Computer Science by Quantum Magazine. Then we have an article from LHC about the CERN in French, so be sure to check that out. And NASA's got an article about the benefit of humanity. We got an article about uh, Latin America's most wanted, arrested in an Interpol fugitive roundup by Interpol. Check it out. After that, we got why do we need a space force? Here's this Guardian's answer. This is Air and Space Force magazine. Very important article. Then we got one from Motor Trend. Honda confirms 2026 Prelude is coming to America. So this is it. So yeah, guys, I'm going through a little bit of a heartbreak right now, since a little bit before Halloween. But hopefully things will be better. And it's been tough on me, but I'm trying to power through. For right now, it's just it's going to be a tough couple of future months. But if you're willing to help, it would mean a lot. I'm trying to find I need a new place to stay, I need a new career job, and I need a new car, all ASAP. So any help is much appreciated. I'm open to all locations, preferably on the West Coast, which is we have Northern California, Central California, and Southern California. But I'm also open to Ohio, and especially Columbus, because I went to school there. All right. That's all I have to say, guys. And yeah. Some kind of effect with the video over here. But yeah. Oh, I added Christmas music to my jet lag videos, so be sure to check out the last couple episodes. There's some Christmas music in English, in French, in Japanese, and South Korean, and Dutch. So yeah, I hope you guys get what you want for your Christmases. I'll try to make another video before Christmas. If I don't, I'm sorry, but happy holidays, Merry Christmas. As far as Christmas for myself, I have my MacBook Pro. I'm very happy with it. I love it. I have my Lenovo Legion laptop. I'm very happy with it. All that I need for this Christmas, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need either to fix my car, which is fix the weird oil leak, get a sound system in it, the Pioneer sound system, or give me a new car. So if we fix my car, it will survive another 40,000 miles, and it needs the sound system, which is $250 to $500, and the oil leak, which is like $2,000, or better off with a new car. So that's what I need this Christmas. And like I said, I need a new job and new place to stay, because I'm only here in this location in Sacramento on a temporary basis, and I have to find an apartment as soon as possible. I don't know if I would want to be with roommates or anything. I think no, I would prefer probably just to live at home, whether it's a studio or a one bedroom. All right, guys. Thank you guys for paying attention to this video. It means a lot. And yeah, hope you enjoy your video games during the Christmas break. At the location I'm at, I don't have as much streaming bandwidth, so I won't be able to live stream as much as I want to. So sorry about that, but I'll try to resume maybe in the month of January if possible. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's see if we can get the like button to come. There we go. And thank you to Hideo Kojima for making his new podcast in English with subtitles. I'll be sure to follow it. And we await you announcing the release date for Death Stranding 2, hopefully in the year of 2025. We're almost there. All right, guys. I'll try to make another video for New Year's Eve as well, but please remember my PSA. My PSA is very important, just like it was for Air Force Special Tactics. Is addressed to them, is also addressed to you, especially people who are operating heavy machinery. Gundam. You have to always drink a 0% alcohol beer if you are a designated driver. If you're a designated driver, don't take the risk. Be sure to drink a 0% alcohol beer. If you're driving all your friends home, if you're doing this and all that, you operating sort of heavy machinery, 0% alcohol beer. It's very important. Very important. Okay. Before the mission, 0% alcohol in beer. After the mission, you can have the beer that you want with moderation. Okay. Thank you for paying attention. All right. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye bye.